Well, speaking of people who are let's say, out of Washington, let's get to everybody's favorite bumbling idiot who's too stupid to have ever planned anything, and it's just a Texas good old boy who, just didn't see it coming. George Bush. George Bush, famously not in town that day. He was in Florida.
Yeah, he was in Florida making sure that our children is learning. And
yes, and other Bushisms.
And he, there's again, it's like, why is there so much inconsistency? There are multiple different accounts about who told him when the first plane hit, what he thought about that, what his response was. But yeah, he was in Sarasota, Florida. He was touring a school. I think his motorcade pulled up at around 8:45. And there are multiple different accounts. Again, like, did his chief of staff tell him about the first plane hitting? Did he get a call from Condoleezza Rice? Like, it's unclear who told him. And then, he's sitting in the classroom reading a book about goats or something or other when his chief of staff comes up and tells him about the second plane hitting, which is supposedly when he became aware that it was much more than just an accident, which is what everybody had been thinking up until that point.
Do you really think they thought it was an accident? Okay, planner, people planning stuff aside, or perhaps having, foreknowledge or whatever. I don't know. The idea that a commercial plane would just accidentally... I can understand a civilian thinking that. I have a hard time the president of the United States being like, oops.
There was there have been examples of pretty big planes hitting pretty big buildings. I mean, I can't remember when precisely it was, but there was an example of I think it was a B-25 hit the Empire State Building.
Yes.
I don't remember what year precisely that was.
Well, that was during the Great Ape Incident when a large ape that was taken from its homeland had captured a small blonde woman, and so yeah.
Jeffrey